okay, I want to go back. Since this is a 1988 school bus and it's got 550,000 kilometers on, and they've changed. Buses are better, but they really don't make them like this anymore. And that song changed your life. Of course, the cool thing is, how often can you have a giant hit with a song, the biggest in your career, and it be such a personal song, right?
Yeah, it was a song that I had the story for a long time because it's just a totally true story about my grandfather Harvey roots and Marilyn roots and their 60-year love story. And I shared the idea and the concept with Derek Rattan back in 2011, and we talked about our grandparents, and we talked about that generation, and just the kind of good salt of the earth kind of men that that our granddads were, and our fathers too, and just that generation that sometimes it feels like you need love to see a little bit more of that honor and dignity and grace and integrity, and we talked about they don't make them like that anymore. And anyway, that's how this song was born, and I had no idea. I thought that it was just going to be an album cut. I had no idea when we decided to single it that it would go on to win Single of the Year, and it just means so much to so many people, man. And I knew it at the time that one day, shooting the video in my hometown at my grandparents' house.
Yes.
I knew at the time that it was going to be a special memory, but I could have never known that 4 years later, this summer, we would have to say goodbye to my grandpa, and he went on home to be with the Lord, and this song has become extra special to me and my family, and I didn't even know if I was going to play it this summer or this summer or this fall in the shows, because I just thought, man, I might not be able to get through this thing.
Yeah.
But I decided to go ahead and put it in the show, and the fans come up to me and talk to me after the show and just tell me how much it means to them and how much it reminds them of one of their loved ones. And that's when you really realize that not all songs are for you. Once they're put out into the world, they become somebody else's.
You know what? Yeah, it's a tough one for you to sing. If you wouldn't mind doing it on the bus for us.
Yeah.
And, we think of all those grandpas and grandmas that we've lost, and if we're lucky enough to still have them. I got a 90-year-old grandpa, and this song is his song too, and I just got to remember to cherish those moments when you have them, right?
Absolutely, man. Still combs his hair like Elvis, pays cash for everything. He'll only drive a Chevy. He thinks Alan Jackson's king. He knows everyone by name at the local hardware store. They don't make them like that anymore. Up with the sun each morning, hardly missed a day of work. Summer 1957, he helped build that Lutheran church. Believes a man should work all week, but save Sunday for the Lord. They don't make them like that anymore. Standing shoulder to shoulder with him now, I still feel small, and I'm still looking up to him like he's 10 feet tall. Something about that generation, these days I think we need them more than we ever did before. Oh, but they don't make them like that anymore. Yeah.
Oh man.
There it is.
That's beautiful. No, that's absolutely a beautiful tribute to grandpas and everybody that, again, from that generation that, man, we need a little bit more of. And the good news is, I know that your grandpa would say that his life lives on through you, and I know probably every day you try to think, what would grandpa do, right?
Yeah, you know what? Becoming a young husband and a young father, especially in the last few years, and I have 3 children, ages 3, 7, and 9, and just some of those guys, they just really showed us where the bar has been set, and just to count our blessings and keep your eye on what's important in life, and faith and family and friends and all those things that'll get you through, and it's I know that my grandparents had really, really humble beginnings, and they raised 4 children. And then on the other side of my family, my dad's family, they raised 5 children on a butcher's salary and a waitress's salary.
Wow.
And you know what I mean? So it's really inspiring. And yeah, you know, what's amazing to me is all of the song has over 750,000 views now on YouTube, and
the video is fantastic.
And the
It is
video,
so good.
yeah, and the video, and I was able to show my granddad tell him about some of the comments, and show him video from the fans singing along at the shows this summer.
Wow.
With all the lighters, you know, their cell phone lighters up in the air and singing the words. Well, I don't even have to sing.
Yeah.
They just sing it back to me, and to one of the comments on YouTube was, you know, this young man wrote, I moved to the big city from the small rural town that I came from, and I fell into some things I shouldn't have, and this song has inspired me to kind of get my act together and
Wow.
get back on the right road. I shared that with my grandpa. He thought that was pretty special.
Wow. Jason, Blaine, this has been pretty special. No pressure. You talk about being a dad of a son named Carter, just like mine.
Yeah.
This bus, the Lord has works in mysterious ways. This bus actually was an inspiration from him turning 18 and us wanting to go on a pub crawl, just a small town pub crawl to some of the small towns where we grew up. And so, you know, maybe when your son's 18, I'll just let you borrow the bus, or 19, I guess it'll be in Ontario, right?
Hey, keep it running until then. Yeah.
How many years?
Oh well, he'll be 7, so
right.
it'll be a few years
All
yet.
right. Well, the bus survived the trip. You said don't hit anything, and I didn't. We're pulling up
We
to
made
your beautiful bus, and we really thank you for this time.
This has been fun, man.
Again, Jason Blaine on the Scheetz Kool bus. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.